Hi, it's Aaron here. So in this video, we are going to consolidate two companies' balance sheet after company A purchased 100% of the equity capital of company B. So basically, this question actually is related to the M&A transaction. So we are asked to produce a source of funds and a use of funds schedule. And then also we need to calculate the deal goodwill. Then we need to prepare the consolidated balance sheet by using the information below, right? So our case is here. So it said Helios bought 100% of equity capital of Luna for $240 million. And Helios also intends to refinance the debt of target companies as part of the deal. So the company, the Helios, want to retire the target company's total debt. Okay, so the transaction was funded by $10 million of balance sheet cash. So Helios is going to use their cash, right? And also Helios is going to issue equity with a value of $80 million. And then the remainder will go with debt, new debt. So they're going to issue new debt to acquire the 100% of equity capital of the target companies, right? So we know that Helios also intends to retire the target company's debt. So that being said, it shouldn't be just $240 million. Okay, and that's the thing that we need to be aware of. And here we also are given the information about the PP&E of the target company, Luna Limited. So it says the PP&E of Luna Limited had a book value of $180 million, but was revalued to $230 million. So it is the book value versus the fair value. And also the brand of Luna Limited had a book value of $5 million and a fair value of $23.5 million. So here are the information. And now we need to produce the source of funds and then the use of funds. So we go with the source of funds first. Source of funds, we know the equity purchase price is $240 million, right? And then the retirement of debts should be the sum of target company's short-term and then the long-term debt. Which is 175. So the total is 415. Now the use of funds, we know that it will be cash, equity, and debt. Now we know cash will be just $10 million. Equity will be 80. So what about the debt? Then you will need to use this number 415 to minus the cash, minus the equity. Then you will get the remainder, which is the debt, which is $325 million. Okay, and if you sum up them together, it will be 415, which is the number that is same as the previous one. Now this next step is we need to calculate the goodwill, the deal goodwill. But first we need to locate the target company's book value of its equity. So out here I would say target company's shareholders' equity's value with book value, okay, at due date, which is 83. Now the information here said the PP&E of Luna had a book value of 180, and then the fair value right now is 230. That being said, we need to step up the value. Step up PP&E, due date. So it would be 230 minus 180. So we know there's a $50 million difference, right? So we need to revalue the target company's assets. And we also know that the brand had a fair value of $23.5 million, but the book value was $5 million. So we need to also step up the brains at due date. Okay, so it's 23.5 minus 5, which is 19. Okay, and also we need to step down company's goodwill. So there will be no goodwill after we acquire 100% of the companies. Okay, so I will make it as a negative number, which is here 40. Then we can say the target company's shareholders' equity with fair value at due date. If we sum up them together, it will be $112 million. Okay. Now the due goodwill should be the equity purchase price minus that target company's shareholders' equity with fair value at due date, which is 129. Now the next step is we need to consolidate two companies' balance sheet together now. First step you need to do is the asset, to calculate the asset plus liabilities and equity together. Both companies. Then the next step is you need to calculate the targets. You need to retire the target company's shareholders' equity. So you need to make it as a negative. So you zero them out. Okay. Next step is the financing activity. So we know the cash, they span the balance sheet cash with 10. So it's a cash outflow, so I'll make it as a negative. Then we know that they're going to retire the short-term debt as well, right? And then for the long-term debt, that actually is here, which is the debt here, 325, right? And you minus the long-term debt. Or there's another way to make you understand it more intuitively. So I would say I will retire this 160 long-term debt. So I'll make it as negatives. So I zero it out, right? Then you still have this kind of debt, 325, right? Because after you retire, retire the target company's debt, you still raise more debt in order to acquire this company, right? So you need to add that 325. So at the end, it will be 165 long-term debt. Okay. And right now is the equity. They also issue common stock, which is the equity, for $80 million. Right. And right now we also need to, the next step is to calculate the goodwill. We know that PP&E has a step up of $50 million. And brands actually is not recognized on the balance sheet here, but we know brands goes to the intangible accounts. So I will put that 19 here. And then that goodwill will be the due goodwill minus the target company's goodwill, which is 89. So the next step will be the combo or consolidated balance sheet. Well, this is the last step that we need to do. So we need to consolidate them together or combine them together. So that's the reason why I call it combo. So all we need to do is just sum up these 4 things, and there will be the total asset. You sum up the liability section as well, add them up. The next step is the shareholders' equity section. Sum up them, and then we are hoping that the balance sheet can be balanced. So at the end, this is how the consolidated balance sheet look like. And we know the total liability and equity is at 1,272, which is the number that is same as the total asset, which means the balance sheet has balanced. And this is how you consolidate 2 companies' balance sheet after one company acquire another company. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.